Let's count down the top 10 rides at Dutch Wonderland. Number 10 Sky Ride. No matter whether your Wonderland day consists of soaring across the kingdom on Merlin's Mayhem or watching the thrill seekers do so as you sit by a light beverage, there is no better way to relax than on the park's creatively named Sky Ride, because in addition to actually sitting on the sky high seat for around 12 minutes, which trust me during a day of constantly walking around is pretty sweet, with it also providing some amazing views across the entire park, and literally into the middle of one of their coasters you'll be able to see what you've missed out on and or still need to complete before going home. Number 9 Joust Family Coaster. Get your helmets on and those jousters are ready, as swooping its way into our number 9 position is none other than a roller coaster for all of the younger warriors in the kingdom. But by no means does that mean that it does not provide the thrills either, as similar to your typical adrenaline junkie level ride, just on a much smaller scale. If you dare to ride a joust, you will be still sent plummeting down giant drops, twisting and turning around the ground, and even bouncing over the airtime hills, sending especially the back row jousters flying out of their seats not once, but twice. Number 8 Wonder Whip. Now I think by only hearing the name Wonder Whip, there is going to be one thing that you lot are going to wonder. How much can the Wonder Whip actually whip? And the answer to that is so much so that even with it doing nothing else but whipping up to 16 people around and around and around those bends again and again, this 100-year-old flat ride still finds a way to be a lot better than the majority of other attractions at the Wonderland. Saying that though, if you are sat next to someone for this experience, it will also provide a very crush sensation that too will never be forgotten, just not in the same way. Number 7 Turtle Twirl. But the fact that you do not have to sit in a literal turtle, one of the biggest drawbacks of Wonder Whip is that it's designed with just the younger thrill seekers in mind, and that, my fellow adventurers, is where Turtle Twirl twirls in, because from the moment you board the giant turtle, which FYI can fit 4 passengers of all ages as long as they are above the height of 30 inches, with its very large shell, to get off again a lot dizzier, I must add, you'll be able to share those laughs, smiles, and dare I say it, screams of being tilted, spun, and chucked around the ocean floor with one another. Number 6 The Twister. I promise you that we're our final ultra dizzy flat ride on our list, as whilst they are all super fun to ride, among sending you to the nearest restrooms after every single time, they are also very common to find around the world. And so leads me perfectly onto my first Tom tip. My name is Tom and these are my tips, in which will be to prioritise the more unique ones, such as the Joust Coaster or the Double Splash Flume first. Then by all means have the spin, tilt and twist of your lives on the Twister, knowing that you have completed everything that can only be found at Dutch Wonderland. Number 5 Flying Trapeze. It is now time to join the circus. Well, kind of, as do not worry, our next stunt will not be sending you dangling through the sky by nothing but your knees, yet rather swinging you around on a next level charter swing set. Sounds awesome, right? And we are only getting started, as what is better than reliving all of those childhood memories once again is the new ones that you'll all be able to make, with in particular the undescribable wind-rushing sensation against your face when you fly past the circus stages on wild speeds, causing your chain swing to do nothing other than swing outwards. Number 4 Pipeline Plunge. If you are competitive like me, then look no further than Pipeline Plunge, because whilst this may be the shortest adventure we have covered so far, lasting no longer than 15 seconds, that makes it even more exhilarating when racing another group all the way down the twisty-turny slide. Plus, to make matters even crazier, the entire race will be completed in an enclosed tube, meaning that until you reach a daylight at the end, you will have no idea whether you have just become the Pipeline Plunge champion, or on the other hand took a more leisurely route than all of your new frenemies. Number 3, Double Splash Flume. You cannot have a theme park, especially one in the sunny state of Pennsylvania, without a log flume attraction, and Dutch Wonderland is no exception, with their very own Double Splash Flume having all of you covered, in more than just one way that is, cause if you know by now, this log flume features not one but 2 drops, thus even if the first one, which let's be honest is unlikely to provide even a splash, with it standing no taller than 6 feet in height, does not get you wet, then the second and by far taller one, at double the height at 12 feet, is sure to get you lot drenched for the rest of your day. Number 2, Kingdom Coaster. Deciding between the number 2 and 1 spot was no easy decision, as both are absolutely amazing in total different ways. However, after a lot of consideration, we have decided to put the 1992 Classic at this position. And no, it is not only because the light blue and purple work so well together, but ever since its debut over 30 years ago, still provides the same fun and thrills of racing through the many smooth bank turns, down the giant drops at speeds up to 40 miles per hour, and of course over and over and over the endless wooden airtime hills as it has ever done before. Number 1, Merlin's Mayhem. From twisting in a turtle, to joining the medieval circus, to just now riding a 1992 Classic Woody, our favourite ride is going to have to be magic for things to get much cooler, and no one can argue that flying 60 feet through the air is not that. Nevertheless, for the best overall experience, we would suggest your absolute best to get the front of the train, as words cannot describe the difference between having a see in your face the entire time and actually feel like you're flying with nothing but the elements ahead of you. Thank you all for watching, bye bye.